Hey, good morning, or it's still morning, maybe partially. I'm at Carbon River Trail. Did about a mile and a half in, so I'm going to head back. I don't want to overdo it since I did a good workout boxing yesterday and did a 1.75 give or take. Yeah, tells you about where I'm at. Here, where if you come down Carbon River Trail, it's probably a little less than 1.5 miles, but I figure since I'm doing it light today, only 3 miles, figure might as well head up, do that third of a mile up to the old mine trail. Hadn't done that in a while, and probably won't go in the mine, just go up to it. It's a good that 3/10 of a mile, or actually the last half of that 3/10 of a mile, so 0.15. That is steep. Oh man, I remember when I've done it a couple times. I'm telling you, it's pretty steep, so I'm gonna be huffing and puffing, and it's okay. You know, I worked 4 in a row, and end of the week, best friend, his daughter flying in, so for her spring break, and you know, be somewhat rested so we can go and have fun and sing and do lots of cool stuff up here. I look forward. I like being the hostess with the mostest. Gives you some idea here. The last time I was down here, it was a lot more white, and I ain't talking about the people. There was a lot of snow, and I remember up at some of the higher elevations there. Can't see it right now, but earlier I could. In the clearings, Carbon River's to the south, or excuse me, to the north of me. I'm heading west right now from Carbon River Rainforest Trail. Not too far up here on to the south. On my left, our left, be a clearing, and that's where the rainforest or the old mine trail is. Yeah, I've been just getting myself healthy. You got to stay on your health, people. The older you get. Now, I'm kind of happy that I was able to get through winter and not put on any weight. Opposite, actually got to my ideal weight, 165. So, just under 5'10". So, you know, I'm proportioned out. I could lose a few other pounds, but you know what? I don't want to be super skinny. I like having that reserve. I like looking forward to having something to work off. You know? And I signed up. Unfortunately, I was only able to work out twice boxing. And then I pulled my dead tooth loose, opened the package up Christmas Eve, ironically, right after working out boxing. So, and then I had to deal with fallout infection and get the heart checked out because of fluttering, whatever. Just knew something was off, but literally after taking antibiotics, it went away. So that's good. My knee's still doing okay. My back, shoulder, scapula, and neck areas on my right side is getting a lot better. So, trying to get myself better financially, saving money up, putting back for retirement. Now, just trying to get your lives in order, people. People spend a lot more time worrying about their lives and a lot less worrying about others. I used to follow sports and TV, movies, news, legacy media and all that. But I've been on Roku for over 10 years now, and I ain't ever going back to cable box. I hope your 2025 is doing pretty good wherever you are. Oh man, look at that. The clear water. Try and get a view underneath here. Ooh. Get low enough there, maybe. Is there a troll under the bridge anywhere? I ain't paying no toll to no troll. Alright, here we go. Oh. And so it begins. I'll get a good workout. Short one. Alright. Oh, my legs are sore. I did 15 miles. Or excuse me, I did almost just under 6 miles on a bike yesterday. 15 minutes worth of riding at the gym along with working out. So, you know, and I hiked a couple of miles, just under a couple miles the day before, which ain't much for me really, but hey, you got to factor that into it as well. So look at the elevation I already got. I was flat. There I was literally what? I don't know, not even a minute ago. And I'm already feeling it. And of course, hiking's one thing, but hiking and talking, you burn more calories too that way. You can see how steep it is. See if I can try to remember to keep it elevated. Alright. Ooh, I'm already feeling it. That is okay. I got to work on this anyway. Yeah, I'm already getting the shoe buddies. Well, it is winter time and I'm not really used to getting elevation. That's alright. Oh man. Oh. Whew. Hey. Oh man. All right. Ah, dang. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, man, I ain't gonna try to cross that, no my luck. I would go bye-bye. And the juice is not worth the squeeze. Huh. I don't see no critters in there right now. That's not to say there ain't nothing in there. Well, since I didn't carry any weapons of any kind on me, I better keep on trucking. Oh man. It just keeps getting steeper and steeper. Oh. Yeah, you want a good quick workout. This is basically 3 miles round trip. From Carbon River Rainforest to the old mine. Oh man. I feel like I should be getting close. I don't know if that's a rock print or a footprint of some sort. Oh man. That is elevation gain. I think this is labeled as easy. Oh, yeah, ain't no way in heck this is easy. Heck, even just doing this last, not even 2/10. You can see by my huffing and puffing. And I already hiked in 1.5 miles without any huffing and puffing. Oh man. Alright. Gotta be getting close. Well, it's been a while since I've been up here, but alright. I think this is it right up here. Yep. I know I was getting close. Right past the bend. To the right. Hey, no mas. I'm done. I'm glad I decided not to go any further easterly back into Carbon River Trail there. Oh, it's all dilapidated. A mine is a terrible thing to waste. Woo! Yo! Pretty cool. What we got here? Whoa. I did hear something. Is that a growl? I'd play that later. That sure sounded like a growl. I'll be watching my 6. I'm gonna do some growling too. But better to err on the side of caution. Check my 6 here. All right, let's keep it up. All right. Great, now I gotta take my cheaters off because they fogged up. That's how it is whenever I stop. Huh. I don't see anything moving. Everything's blurry to me right now. But keep it on up. All right, better to err on the side of caution. Like I say, always check your 6. Yeah. Those look like footprints there. Huh. Alright. Best let sleeping critters lie. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was nothing. I ain't superstitious. But you never know. Heck, it might have been just like a possum or a raccoon in there or something, or a fox and growl echoed or something. So, better be safe and sorry. I don't see anything. Anyway. Oh, man. I hope 2025's turn out to be a good year for you. If not, do something about it. Work on yourself. Start thinking for yourself. Turn off the TV. First mile and a half I came in, I didn't have any music on. Wasn't recording. All I did was just walk and observe. Sound like an eagle for a second. Anyway, take charge of your life. Take control. I live my life, try to better myself, which I have from where I started to where I'm at, and then where I'm going. Yeah. And then also for the next generation, trying to make it better for my son, so he doesn't have it as hard as I did, which he hasn't. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I ain't gonna feel guilty about that. But he is a smart, decent, honest, hardworking young man. And I respect him for that. He's doing things the right way. That I've always told him, son, you'll be rewarded for it as a result. Then he will be. I build my house on my land. And they don't have to worry about anything ever again. It's going to be 100% totally self-sustainable, and there won't be a thing anybody can do about that. Now, I'm getting more freedom, not less. Now, I'm not giving up any of my rights. I'm coming up on 52 years old, and I've seen pretty much everything. I know the truth now. These last 10 years have really opened my eyes, I tell you. And I don't trust anyone or anything, especially the government, any government agency. Stay out of my way. Is that a threat? Oh, you damn right it is. Absolutely. And it's an open invitation. I ain't playing with you slapdicks anymore. You stay on your side of the fence, or I'll bury you in a holler so deep Satan himself knows not of its existence yet. And I promise you, you won't locate on any GPS satellite. That's neither here nor there, but yeah. Man, look at that right there. I got no problem at all telling people off. I'll use the truth as a sledgehammer. I weaponize the truth. I make it hurt. I don't want to, but man, you people, you just can't tell you the truth. You know, you hit you in the head, face so hard with it, it leaves a mark. Oh, and it stings. Oh yeah, you'll remember it then. You know, so yeah, I've weaponized the truth. Got to, this day and age. You know, like what's right for me might not be right for you. If you don't like freedom and you count on the government for everything, and you're a socialist and you believe everything's been handed to you and you're entitled and yada yada yada, etc., blah blah blah, whatever, you're a worthless piece of crap as far as I'm concerned. You know, your actions, I judge you on your actions, your merits, and your words. Yeah, that's all. And guess what? I'm entitled to that. Everybody's entitled to that. I believe all men are created equal. I do. I'm not better than anybody. I don't think I'm worse than anybody. But can I judge based off of the evidence I see at hand? Oh, you're dang right. That's just being smart. You know, that's just, survival instincts. You know, to me, stereotypes are nothing but red flags. And I heed warnings to red flags. You know, if it's a red flag day at the beach, I ain't gonna go out there and go swimming. So I see societal red flags. Guess what? Yeah, I'm going to head on elsewhere, and I do. So, you know, I didn't cause any of these messes in these. I grew up in rural Arkansas, Mississippi Delta. So, you know, it's a cultural, societal, issue, these urban areas. You know, we have no blue states really. If you did it based off of the number of counties, how they vote, oh man, by far the majority of counties are conservative leaning. But it's the urban areas. You know, you get this sick, twisted ideology, and hey, that's your right. You know, who am I? I ain't trying to force anything on you. But you have no right to force anything upon us. And that's what you can't get through to your thick, empty, mentally retarded skulls. You know? I mean, you think, I love it, the religion of peace and the party of tolerance are anything but. Everybody knows that. But you people, that's why you people make such strange bedfellows. You know, that's why I love the fact that y'all are aligned together. That is a explosive train wreck I will watch from a far away and laugh and eat popcorn. Yeah, I'll piss on the ashes when it's done. But anybody tell that's going to end in disaster. Only one party's aware of it. The other. That's why the left always fails. You fail to see your shortcomings. You fail to see other people's shortcomings. You believe the exception should be the rule, and the rule should be the exception. That is y'all's idea of tolerance and inclusion and acceptance. And that's just not how the world works. You know, I strongly believe, I'm a firm believer in trees make the best neighbors. You know, I would never live in cities, permanently as far as like a house. I own a house. I live in, the burbs out of necessity. But I don't pay any taxes. I pay rent. So, I have to worry about that. I pay $25 a year for 19 acres back in Arkansas. That is my yearly taxes. So, personal property. Can't beat that. I can only imagine what it would be here. Of course, it's apples and oranges, yeah. But when you compare apples to apples as far as what you're getting, quality of my land is a comparable land here, it's probably going to be 5 to 10 times more than what I paid. I promise you that. And that 5 to 10 times more is what's going to pay for my house back home when I build. So, and I don't have to worry about a volcano going off. Pretty safe in those arcs, other than earthquakes and wildfires, which if you plan for both, well, which I will, It's all about being prepared. Chance favors a prepared mind. Yes, it's a cheesy 90s Steven Seagal quote, movie quote there, but quite one of my favorite villains. And of course, plot armor is what took him out, as with all great villains. Steven Seagal for you. Caw-caw, I got to win. Caw-caw, I can't lose like the Rock. Caw-caw. But oh man, look at that. I think earlier I was over and you could see a little bit of a waterfall. Yeah, you can hear it. I ain't going back over there. Yeah, but anywho, it's March now. March 5th, I think. 4th, excuse me, March 4th. Yeah. A month or so away from my birthday. One more year closer to retirement. That's how I look at it. I don't celebrate my birthday. I haven't celebrated my birthday since I was 25. There's no need to. I'm a grown ass man. Hell am I gonna celebrate holidays and birthdays for? I live all by myself. I still celebrate for other people's behalf. Those closest to me. Yeah. And I do it because I love them. And they get off on that kind of stuff. I don't though. So, I do it still, out of my respect and love for them. I promise you, I ain't doing it out of the kindness of my heart. I think it's stupid. I think it's another societal means of societal control. And not only that, they've commercialized it so much that they're in cahoots with the corporations where you're a bunch of ones and zeros. That ain't a conspiracy theory. That's a conspiracy. Fact. And if you try to deny that, well, I can sell you oceanfront property in Arizona. But now, I don't worry about that stuff anymore. I pretty much just do my own thing. I'm enjoying life, and I have hardly any stress. Only stress I have is from work, and I'm even managing that a lot better now. So, it's you do the best. Work on yourself. The sooner you start working on yourself, I promise you, the sooner it will take. It's not gonna happen overnight, but it will happen. I promise. If you're mentally strong enough, do it yourself. But if you need some help, get competent help. Getting bad advice from therapists and counselors, that's no worse than, nefarious. It's just accidental nefarious. Although I think it's not accidental. I promise you. Anything that's done politically, and if your whole life revolves around politics and race, man, that's just a terrible way to live. If I had to get rid of all that, man, nobody's gonna preach to me 24/7 about who I am and what I am and what slights that they perceived on me, whether real or imagined. I promise you they're imagined. But what can you do, against such ignorance? I've learned that when I started just living my life and concentrating on myself, I didn't have any issues anymore. When I let all the other crap go, it's my problem. I cared about everything too much. You can't fix the world. How hard you try? I promise you. I know how to fix just about 99% of the problems in America. But people ain't gonna like how they're fixed. And they don't want to fix them. And they don't want to put forth the effort to do it. So guess what? Why am I going to waste any time worrying about it? It's out of my control. So I'm proactive on everything in my life. Everything outside of my life, I'm reactive. But that doesn't keep me from planning for worst case scenarios when it's time to be reactive. And that's what I've done. I try to imagine all different worst case scenarios. Best case too, worst case. Cover all of your bases. Like I said earlier, chance favors a prepared mind. You know, the Boy Scout, be prepared. You know, they destroyed the Boy Scouts. You know, well, it wasn't just that. You know, it was the pedos too. You know, it's disgusting, but the boys have always had a raw deal selling stale, nasty, overpriced popcorn. Where girls get to sell cookies. Gee, I wonder which one I'm gonna buy. Ridiculous. You know, that tells you then at an early age, even as a boy, life's not fair, it's stacked against you already. Yeah, that's just the way it is. So, you know, the sooner you come to those terms and then just move on, you know. Other than work, I live a pretty solitary life, and it's by design. You know, I got the gift of gab. I just choose not to. You know, honestly, why bother? It does no good. I don't want to argue politics with anybody anymore. I will talk politics with like-minded people, yeah, but I'm not arguing politics with anybody. You know, I'll tell you my opinion, and if you get pissed off, that's not my problem. I could care less. Facts trump feelings. Start, finish, end of it. All I care about is the truth, not your truth, not your version, not your opinion, you know, not your revisionist history. No, I would want the cold, hard, unadulterated truth. Truth shall set you free. I had no truer statement out there, and people seem to think you just tell a lie long enough, you'll believe it. Everybody will believe it. No. You know, always remember the truth. You know, the truth. China purposely released COVID, the Kung flu, onto the entire world for a whole week before they closed down their international borders. Don't believe me? Look it up. You'll have to look a little bit, because I'm sure they scrubbed the internet of it. It's true. I'll never forget the Democrats. For what, 3 elections in a row now have circumvented the democratic process. Yeah. With everybody getting on board with Hillary, 2016. You know, torpedoing anybody else's. Poor Bernie, which he's a socialist, and I can't stand him. I think he's a piece of shit. But he's got a right to go through the democratic process. And they torpedo him twice in a row. And then, Scamala. Oh my goodness. I thought Dan Quayle was an idiot. She's probably the dumbest vice president in history, and that's saying something. But the fact that she almost got elected, that's what scares me about this country. We dodged a bullet, but I'm afraid there's a few other chambers loaded up, and they're just getting them prepped. No, we don't. You know, Epstein did not kill himself, no matter what. Epstein did not kill himself. You know, there are so many, you know, things out there that are true that people don't want to believe, or just choose to believe the lies because it doesn't line up. They don't want to open their eyes. They rather keep their heads in the sand. Now, I want you to think exactly like I do. I want you to think for yourself. You know, if you like freedom like I do, and want freedom, you know, and want to try to live as free as possible and be as free from, you know, societal controls, government controls, corporate control. You know, I can show you the path, but you got to walk it. You know, I'm a big proponent of free will. Yeah, you got to want freedom. You got to be willing to fight, and if necessary, die for it. There's another little waterfall over there, which I'm not going to do. Anyway, I can tell I'm right up there close to Carbon River opening right up there. Anyway, it's a nice little, I guess 3.5 miles. Yeah, might as well say 3.5 mile hike, little jaunt. So about 5.5 miles total, just in 2 days. You know, plus the workout boxing. 45-minute workout boxing, not bad. Well, I'm feeling it today, my upper body is, and my legs a little bit for doing the, you know, the 5.5 miles on the bike. 15 minutes. Definitely feel it in my in my growing. It ain't growing. Anyway, I'll get out there and enjoy nature, people. Yeah. Start living your best life. You know, every day that you spend, awake, go to bed, not happy, had a bad day, that's the day you'll never get back. It's gone forever. And we only have so many, days in our lives. Like science through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. You Gen Xers know that one. But, get out there and enjoy, live your best life possible as best as you can. Honestly, I'm going to live within my means. I have zero debt. I'm not going to incur any debt if I can. And if I do, it's going to be minimal and get it paid off as quick as possible. I'm just tired of paying interest. So that's just throwing money away. My credit's in 800, so I don't have to worry about building my credit. It's already built. I'm just maintaining now. Wow, look at all that over there. Check your 6. Well, I guess it's a little further up here than I thought. But, yeah, get out there. Live your best life possible. Like, I come out here, all it cost me was 30 minutes driving. Or an hour driving, 30 miles. Driving from where I live down here, which really ain't much. And it's pretty quick considering. If I was heading any other direction, it would take twice as long. And there's the old game trail that I've taken before, which I ain't doing that today. Too wet anyway. But yeah. I finally nice to enjoy 3 days off for first time in basically a month and a half. I get my off 4 days each week. 5 and 6 days a week, I don't like doing that. I've got a good, well, you can see they had to clear, got birdie over there, had to clear all this out. Some trees, which there was a lot of wind here recently. Fast storms last week. We'll get up there, live your best life possible. Get busy living or get busy dying. God dang right, people. Shoot, buddy. So you can see some snow up there on the top now, what I was talking about. Looks like it's snowing right now. I mean, a couple weeks ago, last time I was down here, and there was snow everywhere. I'm gonna get on back and get on ready for my work week. Working 4 days in a row, but Friday, best friend, his daughter fly in, gonna have a lot of fun. Got a house rented for that already. Just depending on the weather, do what we can here. It'll be a fun vacation for them. I'm looking forward to showing them the sights and the sounds and seeing everything. And I promise you there'll be videos to follow here and there. Anyway, have a good day, y'all. Later.